Hello, and welcome to the Milton Talon Report.
Get excited for Milton News, because we're coming at you fast today.
Alright then, Paco. Why don't we start with a recap of the cheerleading season?
The Milton varsity football and competition cheerleaders practice Monday through Thursday for 2 hours. They cheer at varsity football games each Friday and compete on Saturdays. These 20 hardworking girls lead the crowd and cheers, stunts, and with signs at the games. They also tumble at the games. During the season, the Milton varsity cheerleaders wore pink ribbons and carried pink pom-poms in support of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Although football is not the main focus for these girls, they are dedicated and enjoy cheering on Friday nights. At the Mill Creek competition, the team placed second. At Pope, they placed third. During the Roswell Invitational, they received second. At Regions, they got fourth. During state sectionals, they received second. And at state finals, they placed seventh. Good season, girls.
Not a bad season, Lady Eagles. Second sectional, seventh in state. I'd say that's pretty good.
Yep, keep up the good cheerleading. It is a real sport.
As you all know, Thanksgiving's around the corner. I could use a break from school.
What are you doing this Thanksgiving, Paco?
Thanksgiving? I don't do anything.
Well, I'm going to France. And speaking of the French, let's hear it from our reporter Carlton French with Milton Thanksgiving traditions.
Hey guys, I'm Carlton French. And as you know, Thanksgiving's only 6 days away. So I went around this week and asked some Milton students and faculty what some of their favorite things and traditions are for Thanksgiving. Let's check it out.
I love Thanksgiving.
My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is eating turkey.
My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is eating stuffing.
My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is being with my family.
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is watching the Dirty Lions play football.
Thanksgiving. I have a large family, and we have a large farm outside Macon in Montezuma, Georgia. And we go there every year, and everything we have for Thanksgiving Day has to come off the farm. In other words, you have to catch a fish, you have to shoot a turkey, you have to shoot a deer, or you can even shoot a wild boar. I leave the shooting up to someone else.
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is my mom's dressing. It's awesome.
My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is watching football and eating great food.
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving would have to be the hypocrisy of it all.
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is pie.
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is watching the NBA games. Oh wait.
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is eating turkey.
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is the football.
Favorite Thanksgiving tradition would be food. I mean, eating the food, because food is good.
I bring the vegetables that we grow on the farm, like turnip greens and collard greens and mustard greens and butter beans, squash, all those cool things. But it's a lot of fun.
My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is spending time with my family.
My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is having my family around.
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is probably like the time you get with your family outside of school. You know, just get to relax and do what you want.
My favorite part about Thanksgiving is getting to dress up like pilgrims and Indians, because I really like being Squanto.
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is running the Thanksgiving Day half marathon.
The thing about Thanksgiving is being with family and eating a bunch of food and being thankful.
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is going home and finally having a home-cooked meal for the first time in weeks, because my mom is the best cook ever.
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is how there's no school.
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is watch my Detroit Lions win every year.
My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is ignoring my family.
My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is Eating.
We recently started frying the turkeys. There's some kind of food going all the time, except the time that the dog turned over the turkey, and hot grease went everywhere, including on the poor old dog, who still doesn't have all his hair. And we had to eat quail, because somebody had gone out that morning and shot a bunch of quail. So that's my Thanksgiving, an old Pilgrim type Thanksgiving.
All right, guys, have a great Thanksgiving.
Speaking of traditions, every year Milton honors their veterans.
And if you didn't see our Veterans Day tribute last week, check out what our school did for our heroes here at home.
It's peak college application season, and some of our Milton seniors have been talented enough to avoid that process altogether.
Man, let me tell you, Paco, I really don't like that process. It's arduous, as some people might say. Well, luckily for these seniors, their athletics have gotten them into college. Let's take a look.
Last week, senior signing day took place in the gym. Several seniors signed their commitment to different colleges around the country, like Auburn, UGA, Kennesaw State, Vanderbilt, Jacksonville, Georgia Southern, and Penn State. They receive scholarships based on the sport they play, including basketball, golf, volleyball, baseball, tennis, and lacrosse. This was a very important day for them. Good job, seniors.
Man, we have some real talent here at home.
We sure do. No wonder our school is so awesome!
Last week, our basketball team played the number 2 in the nation, Miller Grove.
Let's take a look at some of those highlights, because that game was sure intense.
It was an intense game, and our new team definitely has high hopes.
That's for sure. And now to John Knutson with announcements?
We just call him freshman.
Random freshman.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. The Les Mis will be in concert at 7 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, November 18th and 19th. They'll be selling tickets for $11 at lunch, so be sure to go. I hear it's going to be great. Also, there are only 3 spots left for the close-up annual trip to Washington, D.C. Be sure to see Mr. Lakin at room 5205. The Casanova restaurant will be donating 20% of the day's total sales to the Milton Choral Department. Be sure to go and eat at Casanova restaurant on Tuesday, November 29th to help support our school. Also, if you're willing to help those in need, bring somewhat used to new blankets, quilts, and sleeping bags to the Media Center. So be sure to donate some and help those in need this holiday season. Back to you guys.
Thanks for watching us, Milton. We honestly
and truly
and sincerely
hope that you enjoyed the show.
The Talon Report.
Please subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.